All right. I am so excited to do paper mache with you guys. Paper mache is a way to make a sculpture, so a three-dimensional form art. And I've been dreaming up for a long time the idea of a food truck. Simply, this is just the pattern. So imagine when it's built, imagine when there's color, imagine when each person thinks about, is it a pizza truck? Is it a taco truck? Is it an ice cream truck? I've got all kinds of really cool things that we're gonna paint and add on. I've got glitters and fancy papers, and gonna put a little shelf on here for the food. So it's really gonna be transformed into something amazing. Like I said, I've been dreaming about it a long time, and I saved it for you fifth grade kiddos. The first thing you're going to need to do is take one of these patterns that I have, and I was thinking about the fact that these teeny little scissors aren't going to do us any good to cut the cardboard. So we're going to take turns using the larger scissors while you're finishing up another project, and then that way everybody can prep their pieces for our next day. Notice that you may have to turn this a little bit to get it to fit completely. It's not going to work that way because the front of the truck is off of the page. So you're going to turn it a little bit and just move it and check really closely. I'm moving to the left here that it fits, because it will fit if you adjust it. Go ahead and lay that pattern down and either trace it yourself or have a friend help you hold this still. So I want to take my marker, trace my edges around the little light in the back, the wheels, the bottom. Sometimes I keep moving this hand to put pressure where I'm currently tracing around the bottom wheel. There, here, front light, front bumper of the truck. And then you're going to want to trace the inside window like that. And you're going to need two of these. So here's one, I'm going to set that aside. And I need two, because this is a three-dimensional object, so I need front and back. Lay that down again, be sure it's on your cardboard, hold it in place. It's a good idea if both of your templates come from one pattern, just in case things were cut slightly differently from one to the next. You should have two identical pieces that way. Get all those little headlights and bumpers carefully. And the interior window, like that. Now you've got two patterns ready. Maybe not even a bad idea to stop right there. Put your name nice and big with your class code on both of them, because that's eventually going to get covered up. So that's really not a big deal if it's on there like that. And you're going to take your scissors. Sometimes what I like to do is I like to remove all this excess stuff first. If that's helpful, that might be good for you too. It just allows me to then get the scissors closer to where I need to be. So try to stay on the line. These should cut much better than those small scissors. Turn that in your hand. Some of you are probably expert cutters. Turn again, but for some of you, especially on cardboard, I know this could be a little bit trickier. Turn again so I can get this straight side. And I did all my easy parts first. I'm going to turn on the wheel here. The bumper very carefully. Turn on the wheel. The bottom here. Really carefully when you need to make a turn. Try to get it as neat as you can, because if we're chopping too much of that line off and our pieces are unequal, then the problem is it's not going to line up as nicely as we'd like it to. Try to leave your little headlight and bumper on. Okay. Then we do need to remove this, because as you can see with this form that's built here, we need the hole so that we can put a countertop in there and serve the food. So in order to do that, you're going to very gently curl your cardboard. And notice, I hope you can see okay, I'm not even bending this. I don't really want to bend it. I just want to hold a curl, make a slit, right in where that window goes. I just made a slit. Okay, try not to get this too bent up. In fact, you can kind of press it back down. Then I need to stick the scissors into the slit, head towards the line. Okay, and for your rough cut, it's okay if it doesn't go all the way over to the black line. It's better that we're not totally overdoing it, because we can always touch it up. Okay, one more turn. A little bit of a tight turn on the cardboard, but not impossible. Remove this and then check it out and see if you've gotten as close and as straight as you can to that outline. If you need to touch something up, you can simply put the scissors in here and go ahead and get a little bit closer, okay? You need to cut both pieces the exact same way, so it's gonna look something like this when you have the two pieces, and then we'll save these for tomorrow where we start building the form itself.